In this section, we're going to download, install, and activate Information Manager Enterprise. So that is the on-premises version of the Metalogix Information Manager app. Now, in order for this to work correctly, you need to download and install Information Manager on the server hosting central admin for your site collection. So the first thing we need to do is download the tool. So we need to go to this URL here. And that's going to prompt me to save this package as a zip. So I'm going to save it on my desktop. Now that's downloaded, I'm going to extract it. So there it is there. I'm going to go extract all. So now that's extracted, I need to launch the installation wizard. So I right click on setup.exe and run as administrator. So next I process through the system check, accept the license agreement, choose the solutions I'm going to install. So in this case, I'm just going to install Metalogix Information Manager. Further system check. Now I need to choose which farms I want to deploy the solution on. So for this example, I'm just going to deploy it into Central Admin and the 2013 Wingtip intranet. Can I choose which features I want to activate and where I want to activate those features? So I'm going to choose the two farms I've selected, Central Admin and Wingtip Intranet, and click Next. And then that starts the installation of the application. So all operations are completed successfully. I click on Next. Solution file found. License manager not installed already. Click on Next. So all operations successfully completed. Click on Next. Okay, so this is some information about the solution deployment. And now I can click Close. So next I need to activate the solution. So in order to do that, I need to go to Central Administration. Next I click Metalogix License Activation on the bottom left. So that opens the license activation window. So the product is already selected, Information Manager, and next we need to enter our license activation code, which we will have got from Metalogix, and finally the license type. So there's two types of licenses we can choose, MetaViz or Metalogix. Now, all future licenses should be Metalogix, but because I have a slightly older key, I'm going to select MetaViz. And next we have the activation method. So there are two methods: activate automatically if you have an internet connection available on this machine, or activate manually if perhaps the machine is airlocked and you can't activate via the internet. So I'm going to activate automatically because I have an internet connection on my server. Okay, so now you see it says license is valid, and I can click down on the bottom here to complete activation. So finally, I need to activate the site collection feature. In the site collection, I want to use Information Manager. So to do that, I go to the site collection. So this is my Wingtip intranet, which I deployed it to, and I go to Site Settings and click on Site Collection Features. Next, scroll down to where we have Information Manager Enterprise Edition for lists, and if it's not activated already, click Activate. Now that should be ready to use. So we browse back to our Wingtip intranet. So if I browse back to the Wingtip homepage and click on a document library, you'll now see that we have the Information Manager tab. If I click on that, you see we've now got some additional options. So for example, I can classify a single document. I can classify multiple documents. I can use a CSV to append the metadata. I can copy and move documents. I can bulk upload and bulk download documents. I've also the option to approve and reject if there are workflows in place. And finally, we have two buttons now to view the help for Information Manager and the About screen. So that's how to download, install, and activate Metalogix Information Manager Enterprise on an on-premise environment.